been one team that's been making a lot of noise on the basketball court. And for tonight's Sports in Focus, WGM's Victoria Bordenga breaks down how the Palmyra Panthers are staying humble on the hardwood.
If there was one word to describe this Palmyra team, it would be humble. It's hard to have a group of players come together and all be selfless, but Palmyra knows if they want to be successful, they have to remain level-headed.
They're really locked into playing defense and sharing the ball, playing together as a team, not caring who gets the credit, and I think that's been, one of the catalysts for us being able to, do what we've been doing.
And that kind of selflessness shows in the team's numbers. Palmyra averages 57 points per game, their record is 12-1, and they already have a few tournament championships under their belt. Their head coach says their depth is another reason for the team's success.
It's a great problem to have. Everybody wants to play. There's only so many minutes, but yes, we got a really good group of kids, veterans, young kids. They're just all gelling together and fitting well together.
Senior Bear Bach has been playing with some of his teammates since the 3rd grade. Having those years of playing basketball together has helped them on the floor so far this season.
We've played together for a long time, been around each other, so I think that's helped us get off to a good start. But we're taking it one game at a time. We're 0-0, looking to go 1-0, and that's all it is, and hopefully we can keep winning games.
There's still some time before we reach postseason, but if there's one thing you can count on from this bunch, it's that they're going to put the work in every day and continue to improve.
Just get better every day, especially, we might have some snow days, some games get canceled. That's going to be a great time to really lock in and get better at practice, work on the little things that we need to improve on.
Victoria Bordenga, WGM Sports, Palmyra, Missouri.
Thanks, Victoria. What a season it's been so far for not only the boys team out of Palmyra, but also the girls team as well. Taking a look at some of the other games and tournaments that have been postponed. The Lady Panther Classic in Camp Point canceled all their games this evening with hopes of picking up play tomorrow night, weather permitting. The Hancock County Invitational has also been postponed for the 2nd straight date today. The only tournament that still took place tonight was the Winchester tournament. There were no local teams that were scheduled to compete. Along with those tournaments, many individual contests were also canceled, as well as QHS versus Moline. That was scheduled to tip off later tonight at 7 p.m. That game will be made up on Tuesday, January 30th. This was supposed to be a big night out of Blue Devil Gym. Quincy High had hoped to play Moline, but now that game has been rescheduled. It's been a great season for the Devils. They are currently in the top 10 in Illinois, and they've knocked off the number 2 and number 3 teams in Missouri, and another top 10 team in Missouri's 2nd largest class. Add to that, their one loss was to once beaten Collinsville, and this has been a schedule that has prepared the Devils for a long run in the postseason. That win over Cardinal Ritter confirmed Quincy's value.
In a big way. I mean, when you want to get to where we want to get to, playing top competition is what you got to do. And I think this game kind of solidifies what our season's been with this group. It's constantly learning, trying to grow, and from one quarter to the next, from one half to the next, they've done a really good job.
The Devils hope to be back on the court Friday night at Rock Island. This is a big week for the QU Hawks. They're in the middle of a 3-game homestand. After winning Saturday against Southwest Baptist, they're looking forward to Thursday's game with Truman State. With so many young players on the team, QU now starts to hope to climb the GLVC standings. They're 8-6 overall and 3-3 in the league. And this is the time of the season the Hawks want to start putting together those wins.
Yeah, it really is, because so far, I mean, we're sitting here in conference play, we're right in the thick of things. But so far, our midweek game, our Wednesday or Thursday game, we've lost, and we've won every game on Saturday. And now we've got 2 more at home this week, Truman State and then Upper Iowa. Both teams score a lot of points. Upper Iowa's one of the highest scoring teams in the nation. So we have to put together a full week here.
Sticking on the college hardwood, the Mizzou Tigers made the trek down to Rupp Arena to take on the Kentucky Wildcats. Let's get right into the action. Kentucky jumping right out of the gates and got on the board early on with a quick triple. Mizzou would answer right back, and they take their own shot from way downtown, getting wide open in the corner. Nick Honor spotting up, and he makes the honor roll with this shot. Kentucky would continue to get things going their way on the offensive side of the ball, so the Tigers had to stay strong down the stretch. They would try to get things going in the post. Noah Carter bowling his way down low and knocks this one in for the 2 points. The how about later on, he fires away this one from downtown and comes away with the trifecta. The Tigers battle hard in this one, but when it's all over, Mizzou would fall to Kentucky 90-77. Sticking more with college hoops, WIU star freshman continues to reel in the awards. Leathernecks Reagan McCowan just notched her 6th Ohio Valley Conference Freshman of the Week award. The lead freshman averaged 16.5 points and 11 rebounds. She also posted double-double against SEMO with 21 points and 13 boards. Sticking with Western Illinois University, the Leathernecks released their 2024 football schedule. The schedule features 12 games starting with 4 non-conference matchups before the Leathernecks make their big South Ohio Valley Conference debut with an 8-game conference schedule. The non-conference slate features 3 road games, 2 at FBS schools, Northern Illinois and Indiana, along with 1 at a regional FCS foe in Illinois State, and that game at home. Several new opponents dot the schedule as the Leathernecks face 4 teams for the program's first history. Times, events, and promotions for the games will be released at a later date, as will season ticket information. It's that time of the year where the Cardinals Caravan will be rolling into town. This Friday on January 12th, the annual event will be held at Hannibal LaGrange University and will feature Cardinal players Lars Nootbaar, Matthew Liberatore, and John King. This is a free event with the first 400 kids ages 15 and under through the door will receive an autograph ticket which guarantees 1 autograph from each current and former player. Due to the high demand, autographs will only be available for fans 15 and under. Food is available for purchase at the event. While it wasn't the sports extra everyone was expecting with lots of games being postponed, we'll be out here the rest of the week bringing you all the highlights from all your winter sports. But for right now, that's all the time we have for sports. Thanks for dropping by. Have a great night.